Story 1. Meeting Olivia. Told by Ethan. Back in my early 20s, I lived about 30 minutes outside Manchester, New Hampshire. I was going through a strange, aimless phase, having recently broken up with my girlfriend of 2 years. Seeking some sense of stability, I started attending church with my grandmother, who was deeply religious. One Sunday, I met a girl named Olivia. Beautiful, mysterious, and unlike anyone I had seen at church before. There was an instant connection, and we started talking. She told me she had recently moved to the area for college, but when I pressed about her past, she dodged the questions with playful teasing. Over the next week, we texted frequently, and she eventually opened up about her troubled family history, hinting at an abusive father. We planned a date, and I was excited to see where things would lead. Story 2. The Incident. Told by Ryan. Our date started off great. Dinner, a movie, and a long drive through a quiet highway surrounded by trees. But then, things took a terrifying turn. Out of nowhere, Olivia started speaking in a strange language, her voice fast and mumbled. Her eyes rolled back, showing only the whites, and her head seemed to vibrate unnaturally. I panicked, nearly crashing the car, and pulled over. I called for an ambulance, convinced she was having a seizure, but before help could arrive, she suddenly snapped out of it. She turned to me with a wild, unsettling look, then bolted from the car, sprinting full speed into the dark woods. I was left in shock, unable to process what had just happened. When the police arrived, I told them everything, but Olivia was gone. The strangest part? After that night, she completely vanished. Her number was erased, her social media deleted, and no one at the church even remembered her. Story 3. The Gas Station Town. Told by Jason. A few years later, I had another bizarre experience on a road trip. Driving back from visiting a friend, I got caught in a massive thunderstorm in the Nevada desert. My car's wipers were broken, so I pulled over to wait it out. As the storm raged on, I got the eerie feeling that I wasn't alone. Then I saw them. 3 figures with flashlights moving toward my car, acting strangely, almost inhumanly. When one of them fired a gunshot into the air, I hid behind a rock and called 911. As soon as the police arrived, the figures disappeared into the darkness. Another strange event happened while stopping for gas in a small town on a later trip. The town felt off. A cashier I saw in one store looked exactly like another cashier in a different store across the street. Same face, hair, everything. Then, when we pulled into an empty gas station, we walked out minutes later to find it suddenly packed with cars and people, all staring at us. It felt like we had slipped into another reality. To this day, I don't know what really happened in either of these incidents, but I'll never forget them. If you like this scary story, don't forget to like and share. Your support keeps the horror alive. Have your own spooky experience. Share it in the comments. I'd love to read it. Stay tuned for more terrifying tales. Subscribe, Metcher's Dark Tales.